When the Hermitage House Smorgasboard opened in Nashville, Richard Nixon was president and we were still at war with Vietnam.
Well, now 52 years later, the Nashville treasure has closed its doors forever. Fox 17 News' Dennis Ferrier has the story in tonight's Ferrier Files.
Yeah, restaurants don't make it for a half century without some kind of special ingredient. For the Hermitage House Smorgasboard, I believe you will figure that out by the end of the story.
The line before opening tells you something's up. All the cameras taking pictures and video. These aren't tourists capturing vacation memories. These are locals enjoying one last memory.
Welcome, Hermitage House Smorgasboard. Glad you're here. Come on in.
One last trip down the buffet line.
Thanks so much. We had a great time.
And a final goodbye. The Prosser family has owned this restaurant for 52 years. 3 different incarnations. 48 years right here on Lebanon Pike in Hermitage.
I don't know if I'll be able to take this day or not.
This is a wake for a Nashville institution. One of the few restaurants open on Christmas Day and Thanksgiving, not to make money, but to make people feel like they had somewhere to go.
Thank you.
Come eat with our family.
This is about them. That's what this business was always about. Because we never got rich, and that's why we weren't in the business to get rich. We were here to build friendships, relationships, and give back to our community.
You can't talk about this restaurant without talking about the late Margaret Prosser.
Oh, you're good. You're blessed you got cash.
Mrs. Prosser started this restaurant with her husband, Orland. He stayed in the back, she worked the front.
You satisfied? You're a good man, easy to please.
She greeted customers right up to age 93, the oldest hostess on earth.
Good to see you all.
A walking, talking, unstoppable positive force.
Where's the fish? In the ocean. Actually, sir, I'm a missionary to Americans. I try to tell them, you live in Christmas land, wake up. Somebody said to me, are you ready for Christmas? I have Christmas every day. I live in America.
You won't be surprised how much this all meant to so many people.
Good to see you all.
So why close now? It's just time. No one's getting any younger.
I'm going to retire again.
52 years turns out to be enough.
We're sad. We're probably gonna cry before this day's over. You know, we've been coming here every Tuesday for I don't know how many years.
You may have noticed we didn't talk about the food. It's good and plentiful, but it's not the only reason people came. It's not the reason the restaurant survived a half century. Going to the Hermitage House Smorgasboard was certainly going out to eat, but more like going to a family member's house, where everyone knows your story, knows you.
There you go, John.
Cares about you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It turns out the secret ingredient
Glad you're here. How
is
you doing?
love in every dish, every day, right up to the last bite.
What was the real joy? Getting to know people, their families, their children, their grandchildren, learning about their lives. Great friendships and relationships were built through this business.
Thank you, Nashville, for 52 great years.
One of Margaret Prosser's favorite saying was, hard work. Nobody ever drowned in sweat.
I believe that. You know, when we first got married, we lived right next door to their current location.
Oh, wow.
And I've eaten there. I know. I hate to see it go too.
But you weren't married for 48 years.
No,
You're not tying it
I'm
in with
working
the
on
opening
it,
of the
though.
restaurant.
Got 35 in. We're
Awesome.
coming.
What was the restaurant's famous dish?
It was the fritter. I mean, they don't even know, you know, it's hard to keep track, but they probably could have just completely covered Nissan Stadium football field with fritters 3 feet deep.
I saw that on the sign. I think it said, you know, last call for fritters or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. That was
All
it. That
if you
was
didn't
it.
get them, you have missed out. Maybe we'll get a recipe down the line. To see Dennis's original story on Margaret Prosser and the Smorgasboard, go to our website, fox17.com, and search Colorful Nashville Hostess.